Hello there. My name's Safari Davis and I'm from Grass Valley, California. Welcome to my classroom. I've learned plenty from traditional indoor classroom environments, but I found that nothing compares to learning from the source. For as long as I can remember, I've been passionate about the environment. I grew up exploring nature with my family, collecting and releasing all manner of reptiles and insects, and I just remember thinking I could just sit and observe these amazing creatures all day long. It was more than just simple entertainment. It was a deep fascination with how everything fit together. As I've grown older, that fascination has turned into commitment. Our planet is under threat. Climate change, habitat loss, and shifting ecosystems make it clear that observation just isn't enough for me anymore. We need a larger perspective and broader systems thinking. Earth is a part of space. It's just another planet in a vast, vast system. Yet, as far as we've been able to tell, it's the only one that sustains life. Not only is it our home, and currently the only planet habitable to humanity, but it's also an incredible abstract network of life, one that we are a very important part of. Understanding Earth as a planetary system through space technology like remote sensing gives us new perspective on issues we face. I believe the intersection between Earth science and space science is one of the most powerful tools we have to protect our future. I was first introduced to the power of using data from one planet to understand another on a family camping trip to Mount Lassen National Park a few years back. NASA scientists were conducting research in the geothermal areas around the park, trying to study extremophiles living in volatile conditions to gauge the possibility of life existing in similar extraterrestrial environments. That is why I am so excited about the SEAS internship program. It doesn't just look at space as if it exists in a vacuum. It uses NASA data to understand the Earth as the interconnected system it is. It bridges my two greatest interests of ecology and space science, and it would allow me to turn curiosity into application. My fascination with space began early. When I was 6, my family took a road trip across the continental United States, and one of our stops was Huntsville, Alabama. We toured the Marshall Space Center there, and passed by some astronaut training equipment. I remember wishing I was tall enough to try it because I'd always wondered what it was like to float through zero-G and see Earth from above. During that visit, I also learned about Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman to go up into space. Hearing her story, I realized that space exploration isn't just about rockets. It's also about courage and expanding who gets to participate in discovery. Scientists like Mae Jemison and Sally Ride expanded what was possible for future generations like me. I want to contribute to that future, if not by leaving Earth, then by understanding it more completely. As a SEAS intern, I would bring curiosity, discipline, and a strong commitment to environmental stewardship. I am ready to learn how to analyze real NASA data, collaborate with peers and mentors, and apply space-based tools to real-world environmental changes. SEAS would not just be an opportunity for me. It would be the next step in a path I've already begun. Because for me, Earth science and space science are not separate. They're two different perspectives of the same mission: understanding how life survives, adapts, and thrives on a planet in space. I want to be selected as a SEAS intern because I'm ready to turn lifelong wonder into real, meaningful work. I'm also ready to use space science to protect the only home we've ever known. Thank you.